Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. It's been on my mind to make this video this year, and I'm thinking that now that we're going into a new year, because as you know, 2021 will start in approximately a few days. And I was going back thinking over the year and all the friends I've lost. Some I've known for a short time, some I've known for a long time. But however, a friend is a friend. And I've always been lucky enough to have true friends, friends that have been around a long time. And as I go back and reflect over this year, I kind of, think about two of my friends who committed suicide. And it began to make me think of why. What has our society gone to that people have to resort to that? And this is just my opinion. You can take it for what it's worth, but I really feel that we're losing that personal connection. And basically, I think it's because of social media. Now, keep in mind, back during the time when I grew up, there was no social media. Social media was like meeting at the park or meeting at your friend's house. Our social media was basically getting together. And upon getting together, we develop our social skills. Upon developing your social skills, then you begin to make connections and you have friends and you have those people that you can depend on. So now let's fast forward up to today. Now you got, all the phone apps, online sites, and everybody is hiding behind those. We're losing that personal connection. And just because someone likes our picture or sends us a friend request, in our mind, we're internalizing that as to mean, I got a friend. How can you have a friend with someone you don't even know? My idea of a friend is someone that I've developed history with. I've had friends that I've sat down and talked with. One I can remember particularly, we sat at the restaurant and literally talked 12 hours. We went there that morning for breakfast, like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we literally sat there and talked until 7 o'clock at night. We actually had breakfast and lunch together. And this has been a friend that I've had since back in 1986. And to this day, we still keep in touch. Now, because of life circumstances, we don't live in the same city anymore, but still, we reach out. Hey, how are you? How are you doing today? Is everything okay? And because of our social media, we're losing that personal connection. So when people are feeling lonely, or they need someone to talk to, or just have someone to bounce some information off, they don't have that. They don't have anyone that they can say, this is what's going on with me, what's your opinion? And it has to be someone you trust. It can't just be anybody, because some people, they want to hear what you're doing, but yet at the same time, they laugh behind your back. You don't need those kind of friends. You need those true friends that's going to be there with you. What you talk about is between you and them, and they're not spreading your information. And so this social media thing is taking us away from that. This year I had a chance to meet someone. The meeting was very brief. And I thought I could help this person, but in the end they committed suicide. And it really bothered me at first, because I want to do what I could, but like everyone said, you did your best. There was nothing else you could do. And then let's go on. I had a friend that I've known for about 15, 20 years. That person also committed suicide. And I never thought he would do that, But like they say, you never can tell what a person is going through just by looking at them. You know, sometimes when someone smiles, they're really hurting inside. And sometimes when someone is hurting inside, they basically is reaching out for help. But because our society has gone so much toward the social media platforms, we are being oblivious to what other people are going through. We're losing that thing of being able to recognize when someone needs help. So all I'm saying is, and what I want you to take from this is, get away from some of the social media. Let's start the new year off with making personal connections, because whether we want to accept it or not, we are human beings that need connection. You know, if you really think about it, solitary confinement is more of a punishment, because it takes you away from that human connection. And we are creatures that we can't be alone. You know, I don't care what anyone say. Oh, I like being by myself. I want to be by myself. I don't need other people. We were not created that way. Okay, we were created to be social creatures, to being together, you know, being around others. And this pandemic also shows that this is what we need, because a lot of people are really getting tired of being at home. They're getting tired of not visiting their family. So I don't want to hear that. I like being by myself and I don't want other people. You know, we all want our quiet time, because I do. You know, I want some time that I want to sit down, have some quiet time and reflect, you know, but that doesn't mean that every day of my life I want to be a hermit. No. So now that this year is coming to a close, let's bring into the new year, even bring into the new year making a connection with someone, even if it's only one person. It could be someone in your family, a friend, or whoever, but at least make one more connection with someone. Okay? So let that be your goal for 2021. Find a friend, a true friend, make a connection, and let's back away from so much of the social media, the fake friends, the hype about all the likes, because, you know, at the end of the day, okay, when we all fade to black, all those comments on social media and those likes, those things are not going to even matter. What's going to really matter to life is who's going to miss you when you're gone. That's a true social media. So when your life fades to black, the thing to think about is, when I'm not here, who's going to miss me? Who's going to miss my presence? Who's going to miss my essence? What have I contributed to other people? So in closing, like, share, and subscribe. And please think about making a connection, and let's pay more attention to mental health awareness, so we can all be there to help each other. So I want to wish everyone a happy new year. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care.